Good evening. It's Bandit Jack. Let's see, about 8 hours removed from surgery. Maybe a little bit more than that. I actually made a post-op video earlier, but because I have the sorriest excuse for a smartphone ever sold by one of the worst carriers in this area, Sprint, it won't upload, it doesn't play, it won't do anything. It's a 10-minute long video. So that was a nice waste of my time. And apparently money for the phone. Anyway, so how am I feeling? It's not too terrible. It's bearable. Definitely got the gas pains. Right now up here, that's why I've got this, right? Everybody says you need heating pad, so this goes up here on my shoulder. I've also got it across here. They said it could get me your chest cavity and behind the breastplate, and it's all up in here. I'm getting a little bit over here on this shoulder, and that's uncomfortable, but it's not. It hadn't, at least yet, been real painful. So cross your fingers on that one. The hardest part is I can't eat anything of any real substance. Jello and popsicle. Popsicles is pretty much the most substantive thing I've been able to eat. I get chicken and beef broth, but that doesn't taste very good and doesn't last very long. And it tastes fine, but it gets old real quick. But anyway, let me. I guess I can show you my scars. If you'll forgive my big giant belly. There is this one here is where my port is, and then there's this one up here, and then this one here, and there's one right here. None of them are hurting too bad. It feels a little bit more like sore muscles than cuts or that sort of thing. Some of that may very well be the liquid hydrocodone. I feel pretty dizzy a lot right now. I'm told all of this is normal and will pass, and I'll be all right. I do get up every couple of hours, walk around, maybe more often. Don't do a whole lot, but I walk around, go to the bathroom, that sort of thing. They also gave me this handy dandy breathing apparatus, and what I have to do, let me turn it this way so you can see, is I take this and I have to, I don't blow into it, I suck, and gotta get this thing here, but between these two arrows here, and try to get this up as high as possible. So it goes something like this. So I'm supposed to do that about every hour, maybe a couple times an hour. So I'm not sure exactly what that's for, but I do feel like there's pressure probably from the gas in the body on my lungs. It's making it at times kind of hard to breathe, and it makes, the more I do that, the higher I can get that to go up. Maybe that's a good thing. Other than that, I don't remember everything I had said in the other video, but I wish I could have gotten it to work. But this is going to be my first post-op update. Not a whole lot more to add necessarily. Like I said, would love to be able to eat something of a little bit more substance because I am hungry. I haven't had anything really but water and chicken and beef broth and a popsicle. I tried some Jello. Nothing. But it's not so unbearable that I'm regretting it by any stretch. And everything went well. I guess I could say a little bit something about the surgery itself. I got there a little before 6 o'clock, about 5:30, I guess, and filled out all the paperwork. Got back there fairly quickly, and changed into the handy dandy flasher gown with a nice hat and a pair of socks to boot. So I changed into all of that. And they got an IV going right here in the back of my hand. and I guess within a half an hour I had seen the anesthesiologist and Dr. Smith, who performed the surgery, as well as the surgical nurse, the RN that was going to be part of it. And they gave me a sedative and started to wheel me to the operating room. I remember arriving to the operating room and seeing folks in there I hadn't met or recognized from anything. And I honestly do not remember falling asleep. I don't remember being anesthetized in any way, or whatever you want to call it. I don't remember any of that. The next thing I know, shortly after I wheeled into there, is I woke up in recovery. They said everything went well. The doctor apparently told my wife that my liver had shrunk quite a bit, making it easy access, so I must have done well on the diet. Officially, by their scale, I lost 15 pounds since, I guess, 2 weeks on that diet. So he seemed happy with that. That's about it. Got discharged probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half after surgery, or after I woke up anyway. I don't know how long I was out after surgery. And initially it was hard to breathe, very hard to breathe. They had oxygen on me. They said, yeah, keep that on, because I was trying to take it off because I couldn't breathe, and it felt like that was stifling but it was actually oxygen and helping. Obviously some soreness and whatnot, but again, not unbearable. Just weak and drowsy and dizzy, and feeling a bit bruised and battered, but not that much worse for wear. So this is day one. We'll see if surely this will get better before it gets not worse, but who knows? It may get a little worse before it gets better. I've heard different comments from different folks, but all things considered, I'm not doing too bad. So anyway, hopefully this video will work, and I will post it on YouTube here in a few minutes. Thanks.